Here I'm going to do a monopoly profit maximization problem when we have a production function. The monopolist faces an inverse market demand of price equals 250 minus quantity. The monopolist production function is given by the following Cobb-Douglas production function. K is units of capital, L is units of labor, and Q is the quantity of output. The monopolist pays a wage of $1 per worker, and the price of capital, rental rate of capital, is $4 per unit of capital. We want to solve for the profit maximizing price and profit maximizing output level, including the level of capital and labor that this firm will hire. So the first thing to do is to recognize that when the monopolist is maximizing profit, is it going to be producing its output at minimum cost, and to achieve that, it'll be hiring inputs such that the marginal product per dollar of labor will equal the marginal product per dollar of capital. So we're going to substitute in this equation, this cost minimizing condition, the marginal product of labor, marginal product of capital, $1 for W and $4 for R. So first let's get the marginal product of labor. Take the partial derivative of the production function with respect to labor, and we get this result. The marginal product of capital, same thing, taking the partial derivative of the production function, but this time with respect to capital, we get this result. Substituting everything into our cost minimizing condition, over here on the left-hand side, I have the marginal product of labor divided by the wage, and since the wage is 1, I'm not showing that, I'm just dividing through by 1. And then we have on the right-hand side the marginal product of capital divided by the price of capital, which is 4. We're going to just simplify this expression. Okay, so just rewriting the expression here. The 1/2s cancel. Multiplying everything through by 4. Moving this L here with the negative exponent down into the denominator on the left-hand side. Likewise, on the right-hand side, this K with the negative exponent, I move down into the denominator on the right-hand side. Do some cross-multiplying, and we're going to get L equals 4K. All right, so let's just restate what we have in this problem. The inverse market demand, P equals 250 minus Q. Production function, the prices of the inputs, and we found that when the firm is minimizing cost, it is going to be hiring inputs such that L equals 4K. What I want to do now with this L equals 4K is to plug it into the production function. So where we have L, I'm going to plug in 4K and simplify that a little bit. Square root of 4 is 2. And we're going to have K to the 1/2 times K to the 1/2, which is just K. All right, let's set up our profit function. Profit is price times quantity, total revenue, minus our variable cost, minus our fixed cost. So P is our inverse market demand, 250 minus Q, which is all multiplied by Q. W is 1, okay, and L is 4K. So I'm going to plug that in for L. So L here I'm plugging in 4K, and that's multiplied by the wage, but since the wage is 1, we just have minus 4K. And then lastly here we have minus RK, where R is $4, so that also ends up being minus 4K. All right, the next thing I want to do is where we have this Q, I'm going to plug in 2K. So minus 2K, and then we've got another Q here, that's going to be a 2K as well, so making that substitution. And now let's simplify this up a little bit here. 2K times 250. 500K minus 2K times 2K minus 4K squared, and then we have minus 8K with these last two terms. Just rewriting that last expression. Now taking the derivative of the profit function with respect to K, we get this result. That derivative set equal to 0, so we solve for K. And this firm would employ 61.5 units of capital. And since L equals 4K, 4 times 61.5 means the firm will use 246 units of labor. And as we found on the last screen, Q equals 2K. This firm will produce 123 units of output. Since K is 61.5, 2 times that gives us 123. The price that this monopolist will charge is 250 minus Q, where Q is 123, so the profit maximizing price is $127. Profit maximizing output is 123. To calculate what the firm's total profit is just total revenue minus total cost, where price is 127, Q is 123, the wage is 1, L is 246, R is 4, so 4 times K, 61.5, gives us that other component. And so just simplifying here, we get a total profit of $15,129. Okay, that's it. I hope you found this video helpful.